Hey
everyone,
everybody!
it's time for another
Pick of the Week!
Hooray!
We're back!
We're back!
We never went anywhere.
Hope you had a nice long weekend with the folks. I know John made a Cornish hen.
Yeah, I made 2, and I ate way too much, and I'm gonna eat more of it tonight, so
Yum,
it's gonna
yum.
be good. Yeah,
I've never made a Cornish hen.
it's like a very tiny turkey, and it takes like no time to make, which is the best part about it.
Nice. I had the joy of other people making me dinner.
Yeah.
Which is a true privilege. Thank you.
Yeah, I was home recently, and not having to do dishes is like the best thing ever. You know what I mean? Just like, oh, I ate. Now I'm just gonna lay down and not do anything.
I have this modern device called a dishwasher.
Dishwashers uses too much energy. You know, just pollute the world using your dishwasher.
Yeah, while I'm just like scrolling on my phone. Yay, modern technology.
Though sometimes I do the dishes, and people are like, "You're gonna do them right now? It's gonna take forever," and it really only takes like 5 minutes, but it just seems so hard. Such
Got a big pile.
Repetitive, terrible task. Anyways, on to good things. Book club all sold out.
Book club, yeah, we're all sold out. We had Emily Carroll's new book, Guest in the House, really popular. John sold it to everyone.
Yeah, it was really good. So I just kept like being like, "Oh, you like spooky stuff," and I just kept selling it, and then now it's gone. And if you're looking for a copy, maybe we'll get more in sometime.
Yeah, I checked all the other stores; they don't have it either. Amazon, if you want to join book club, but we will try to restock. Probably not in time, but maybe hopefully next month you can join. Oh, we have this really cool thing.
We almost forgot.
Our Pickless pal did a scary horror film shot right here in our beautiful province with this gorgeous cover by Mike Fian, our another pal. Not in the pick list, but that's okay. And I did get the absolute joy of seeing this at Grindmine a few years ago. That's like the horror movie festival. It's spooky. It's just gorgeously shot. And you can buy a Blu-ray copy, a physical edition for just $15. Who says physical is dead? Not us. So check that out. Shout out to Ben Noah. I didn't say his name. But yeah, congrats.
Yeah, he said he would like to do a pick of the week with us, and I said we do them, so we never know when it's going to happen. We could never give you a time to come down. But yeah, Ben's a great guy. The movie is very spooky, and it is super beautiful.
I do try to come down sometimes to do it, and the place is just full, and you're just like, oh, I guess I'll just leave.
Yeah, it's hard to close the door when there's still 10 people inside of here.
Yeah, so we have tried multiple times this week to do it.
It's not as easy as it looks. Do you want to get to the picks?
All right, what do you got?
I got a couple of shout outs because it's been so long, and then I got an actual pick. I got a shout out Transformers, Daniel Warren Johnson, Energon Universe, excellent book. And then I got to shout out my guy, Cy Spurrier, taking up Flash, Mike Diodato Jr. on artwork. Super cool, super weird. Mr. Terrific's in it, so you know I love this book. But my pick of the week, or the last little while, is Gods by Jonathan Hickman. Oh boy, this book is super cool. You got Valerio Schitti on art, and they are knocking it out of the park. They've just been getting better and better over the years. But this book is super cool. It's got all these new characters, these new concepts that Jonathan Hickman is bringing into the Marvel Universe. It's kind of like, the best way to like equate it to anything is like when Jack Kirby brought the new gods to DC. He's got the powers that be, and what are they? I can't remember what they are. Jonathan Hickman, if anybody's read any of his stuff before, he is just always going so hard on concepts. The natural order of things and the powers that be. There are these two opposing forces that have avatars that live in our world that, like, they're in opposition of one another, and that's how things work. So you got Wynn here and his little assistant, Dimitri, and they kind of solve, like, supernatural problems. And this issue is kind of introducing all of these characters, but also it's like a standalone story about this threat and how Wynn kind of defeats it. So you get his origin, and then you see him pop back up in the Marvel Universe, and there's this big conclave of just heavy hitters, you know, Mr. Fantastic, Doctor Strange, Amadeus Choi, like everybody. Doctor Doom is there trying to solve this problem, and they're all trying to figure out a way to defeat this evil wizard. And Yeah, the way that Wynn goes about solving the problem is incredible. This book is funny, it's smart, it's beautiful. You have to check this one out. Like, I cannot recommend it enough. It has so many little things in the Marvel Universe, so many new concepts being added. This is like a really exciting book. Like, Jonathan Hickman, he did House of Powers, House of X a few years ago for X-Men, revolutionized the X-Men. And he said he wrote 2 Bibles at the time. He wrote the X-Men stuff, and he wrote this, and we're finally getting it, and you do not want to miss it. Gods. What do you got?
Very exciting. My pick of the week is Rumpus Room by Mark Russell and Raymond Rosanos and Ivy Scorsina. Mark Russell is my favorite comic book writer right now. He's so political. He has a really good like pulse on current affairs and really mindful of kind of like income inequality and how, you know, the rich are kind of taking like hoarding all the wealth and taking advantage of us, and that's really what this comic book is about. I would say this main cover is like a lot more descriptive of, but I really also just love this cover. It's silly and fun, and Mark Russell himself drew it. But yeah, kind of we're introduced to this billionaire who is holding people hostage, and it's kind of like Survivor-esque. Like every time someone is added to like the Rumpus Room, which I guess is what he calls his prison, they have to like kick someone out, and then that person gets killed and turned into his face cream because he has this like weird disease, and that's the only cure. And he, for some reason, his bodyguards look like this. And yeah, it's just like I think it's gonna be like a really poignant piece. Shut up. To just kind of talking about how like we feel like we are powerless and we're letting the rich kind of decide how we are governed and how we're organizing and how we're relating to each other, and they're kind of forcing us to like send each other off the island, and we feel like we have no choice, but maybe we do have a choice, and maybe we can push back, and we don't have to like, because if we just let them keep, you know, directing us, then we're all gonna end up kicked off the island, you know. I feel like it's also a good time to say solidarity with Palestine. So yeah, just like I think it's gonna be a really poignant book. It's just a 5-part series, and so we'll get a nice complete feeling at the end. I also just like love the author's note. It made me like feel something. And also, yeah, he has these like weird sculptures in his house. It's the art in his house, I don't know what's up with it. It's very strange. He has like this like gallery of kids art, but also these like really bizarre statues. Anyway, Billionaires Suck, Rumpus Room rules. Highly recommend.
Yeah, that looks awesome. I gotta do a couple of shout outs before we get to a little giveaway. We got a few new graphic novels in, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention them. We got the first volume of Phantom Road, one of my favorite indie books of the last year. Jeff Lemire, Gabriel Walta, just incredible grindhouse horror stuff. Super good book, and just like I can't wait for the single issues to start coming back out. You should definitely be reading this. This book is incredible, and we're gonna I can't get enough of Walta's art. It's incredible. And another thing that I was really excited that Image put out was a trade paperback of The Cosmic Detective. So I actually kickstarted this book a few years ago, got this giant hardcover, it's this beautiful thing, but now it's finally out for everybody to consume in a trade paperback. Jeff Lemire, Matt Kint writing, Dave Rubin on art, color, and letters. This book is super, super cool. I can't recommend it enough. Best way I saw it described was Lovecraftian horror. It's kind of like a Lovecraft horror story, but instead it's about the new gods. It's a really, really cool book. I just want to... Dave Rubin is like one of the best artists out there. And just him doing everything. This book is super cool. The mystery is great. The artwork's cool. The characters are awesome. The storytelling, Dave Rubin. So yeah, definitely check one of these out if you got the time. Do a little giveaway.
All right, yes. This week we have from the Hellboy universe, Panya, the Mummy's Curse. Penguin Zero takes flight. Get to know the story. And Storm, number 1, with her sick mohawk. I love Storm. Alright, who's the lucky winner gonna be? Da, 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 da. Oh, I got 2 people. Oh, Rob Rose. Congratulations, Rob.
Congrats.
Alright, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.